Going to give it a bit of a top up, dear. Make sure she's full. Come on.
This could be embarrassing.
Muscles.
It has gone down a bit.
What's it sitting on?
Just under 15.
15. What does it need to be on?
Minimum of 15 to 22 psi.
15 to 22.
Should be using my legs here.
Yes, use your legs. Oh. What are you doing, mate?
Trying to get the kayak done.
Are we taking the kayak, are we?
Yeah.
Alright, come on, use your muscles. Lift it up. Up a touch. Yeah, there you go. Alright. I think we've got everything packed for today. We've got a kayak, paddleboard. Kids are coming in slowly. All the hatches are packed. So much gear, including the cooking gear. But we are ready. Yeah, we got a tarp. We're going to try and rig up some shade on the front today. That's one of our jobs. And we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, folks, I'll quickly show you where we're going. A path well worn. We're leaving Urangan Boat Harbour and we're going to go around Big Woody Island. Okay, you can go the inside, but I recommend doing that on a high tide or incoming tide because it's quite shallow. So we're going to go around Big Woody Island, past Duck Island and Picnic Island, down towards Kingfisher Bay Resort. And then north of Kingfisher Bay Resort towards Bun Bun Rocks is a beautiful area where you can just pull up and spend the entire day. Beautiful, nice sandy beaches, a little bit of coffee rock to get a few sea creatures in there. It's absolutely beautiful. Follow along and we'll show you exactly what it's like. I haven't got too far, folks. We've only just left the Urangan Boat Harbour and we're taking the inside route on Big Woody Island and we've got this big pod of dolphins in front of us. So, we'll just take our time going past them. There are rules around what you're allowed to do with dolphins in terms of distances and stuff. So, oh, having a play. Oh, they're going nuts. There's some young ones in there. Okay, so we've had to turn the motor off because these guys have come in for a bit of a look-see. It's so calm and beautiful out here. They've gone down, so yeah, look at those. Now there are a couple of different types of dolphins here in our waters, and I know I've heard people talk about Mary River porpoises and things before. I'll be really keen, if Jen gets a nice shot of that dorsal fin, be really keen to know if anybody can actually ID the species and let us know. Yeah, there's four. G'day everybody, we made it. We're over near Fraser Island. Beautiful little spot. Liam's already off. Elliot's getting his snorkel ready. Jen's up the front putting her paddleboard stuff together. Everything's deployed. I've already seen a big school of fish go past. I'll quickly show you how we got here. Okay, so we left Urangan Boat Harbour, came on the inside of Big Woody Island. You can actually see there's some natural channels through here, but you can also see that it gets very shallow as well. I'll just scroll across. This patch in particular, very shallow and will drain out on a good low tide. So that's why you really want to have water coming behind you or a high tide. Can get a bit rough through there on a day where you've got a bit of wind against tide. It's quite, there's basically 3 channels meeting in one place. Then we came past the northern side just because there's these go slow zones and green zones. So we came past on the northern side. Little tip for people heading this way, especially if you're in a yacht and you have a keel, this sandbar. Okay, I've seen a few yachties come stuck on that. They either don't know it's there or they go straight over the top of it. And then we've come right into our little spot here. Where are you going? Going for a bit of a swim? Okay, did you want a pool noodle? There's pool noodles in the front hatch. No? You're just going to go for it? So okay. We're sitting in about 80 centimetres of water and I'm just using the electric motor to anchor lock us. Tide's dropping away and it drops quite sharply off of these sand beaches. So I'm just using it to keep us in the deeper water until we get closer to low tide. And then there's a turtle down here. Can't really see him too well. The water's not quite clear enough. Big one over there. That one there. So I just use the electric motor just to keep us in the little deeper pockets of water like this one. And then once it's closer to low tide, I'll take us right in and beach us. I'm not too worried about being beached in there on low tide because I know there'll be water coming in as the tide comes back in. What's going on here?
Not much.
Elliot's pinching the paddleboard.
Just floating.
Just floating? Whoa!
It's alright, it's attached.
Jen's on the paddleboard. Elliot's too scared to get in the water because he thinks it's cold.
It is cold. It's freezing.
Water temperature's about mid-20s, I think. All right, dear, no pressure, but you've got to stand up.
I've got to take this off.
Oh dear. This will be interesting. It's been a while, dear, no pressure. Ah, far too easy.
I can't remember which way to hold the paddle.
Meanwhile,
I'm trying to catch little bait fish. This is so cool. Just drifting along the hand line.
everybody's in the water except Daddy. I can tell you what, Daddy's going to be having a fish. Jen's just discovered that she's standing on the on the paddleboard the wrong way. She was drifting back and back and couldn't work out when she was paddling why she wasn't moving. She did alright standing up, but she got on the wrong way. But now she's right. Now she's off. Cast, folks. Everybody's off having a good time. So I thought I'd cast out the little atomic prong and I found a baby flathead. How you going, Elliot? A little flathead. Put him back? No, I'm just going to put him in like this, mate. Ready to go? I don't know how well you can see it, folks, but there's a shallow little sandbank just over there. This whole area is draining at the moment. Okay, we're sitting in about 80 centimetres of water. Just ignore my dodgy little tarp. Talk about that later. And as the water drains, it exposes these little sandbanks, okay, coming off of the island. There's deep water behind them and then shallow. And what I find is if you cast a soft plastic lure about 3 inch up into the shallow sandbank or even beyond it into the deeper stuff and just slowly hop it back, you'll find predatory fish, especially flathead, hanging around those sandbanks. And I think what they're doing is the whiting and things are all, and bream and things are all up on those sandbanks trying to get to the yabby holes and things, and the flathead just sit off to the side of them and ambush stuff as they come off. And as the tide drains, they do the same with the bait fish. So really simple to do. Even just put a yabby out on a small sinker and you'd achieve the same thing. Okay, so here's my excellent engineering skills. I've run a line from the bollard on the bow and put it up over the T-top and tied it off on the back bar, and then just used a couple of bungee cords off the corner of the tarp down to the side to give us a bit of shade on the front, because it can get quite hot in our Queensland sun on the front. So folks, I'm on the hunt for shade solutions for the front of a center console boat. I have seen some options where there's like an elastic type fabric that you can rig up, because my bodgy engineering skills, I don't think it will hold up to weather. It does the job, but I need a better option, don't I dear? Better option for shade.
Yes, it's working well, but
It's a bit bodgy.
a bit awkward just like me.
Yes. Okay, I think everybody's pretty hungry. Time to cook up some lunch. We are... Ooh, got the little stove going. Time for a cook up. So a little portable gas stove. I have seen the one, the All for Adventure Boys work, and I am going to get one of those eventually. We have a child going walkies dear, so I need to keep an eye on him.
Don't go too far.
And we'll be cooking some sausages. Okay, so Elliot's decided to start digging a hole. Not quite sure where he thinks he's going to. Mum and Dad we're sizzling lunch while he's playing. Liam's on the back having a fish.
Look at all the little fishies eating the bread.
Yeah. Not too bad. Elliot.
What have you got?
Elliot's losing it. A yabby? You dug a yabby up all by yourself?
A yabby didn't pick my toe.
A yabby without a yabby pump.
Wow! I've never done that. That's a soldier crab.
It's a soldier crab. We need to work on our marine life identification. So dear, how relaxing is it to be doing this under our dodgy little tarp at Fraser Island?
It is very relaxing, and despite how dodgy your tarp is, it is a lot cooler, and it's nice to be able to cook in the shade.
Yeah.
Because it has been very hot the other times we've cooked on the boat.
That's right, summer has been unforgiving. It's been a very stressful couple of weeks, and I can imagine quite a few people who are watching this video are probably feeling a little bit anxious and a bit stressed. There's a lot going on at the moment. The whole coronavirus pandemic, the economy. Pretty much you turn the TV on or you look at social media and it's basically all doom and gloom. There's very little positivity. It's very stressful, isn't it?
It is a very anxious time.
Yeah. So I think days like this are really where we just need to be very thankful for what we have on our doorstep. It's a great way to just disconnect from all that negativity that you're hearing at the moment.
Plus we're meeting for social distancing.
Yeah, we are.
Well, yeah.
Stay back, stay back. I haven't measured the boat to work out what our 4 square metres measurements are, but
Maybe 1, 2,
I think we're doing all right.
4. Yeah.
Elliot is definitely practicing social distancing. Sausages. 10-year-old boy. 10-year-old boy is waiting for...
Is he drooling yet?
He's not quite drooling, but he's got his eyes on those.
You haven't had anything to eat yet, have you? No shaped biscuits, no apple.
So let me guess, there's one for Mum, one for Daddy, one for Elliot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Liam.
Yep.
So, we've had lunch. Jen's off paddle boarding over there. There's boats everywhere. It's great to see so many people out. Liam's decided to go over and look for yabbies. Elliot's decided stand-up paddleboarding in a kayak, and Daddy's decided to put a new atomic prong on and to go for a fish. I'm going to take the estuary 3 to 10 pound. I've got some platypus. I'm pretty sure that's 5 pound with a 10 pound leader, super 100 litre, 1/4 ounce jig head, 1 size hook I think. And I'm just going to go, as this water starts to flood where these yabby banks are, flick that around and see if I can find something worthy maybe of having for dinner. Okay, so woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. There we go. Another little flathead. Hey, just let go of it and took off. I don't really want the little ones, I want the big ones. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. That's good. What are you doing? Building a sandcastle. Wow. And to redo it. That's all you need, isn't it? A bit of sand, a bit of mud, and a bucket. What are you doing, Elliot? Trying to get the mud out of your bucket. Bit of water in there, buddy. You'll be alright. Did you catch a fish, Liam?
Yes.
What'd you catch?
I caught a little zebra hook.
Zebra hook.
Zebra hook, no, not a zebra fish.
Zebra fish.
He was attacking my lure, so I jerked it as he was attacking my lure, and I foul hooked him in the belly.
In the belly?
Yep.
Wow, that's a bit rough. How you going, Elliot? You still got it? Haven't got it yet? Oh. So folks, we're getting ready to head home soon. The wind's picking up a little bit, which is a bit unexpected, but it seems to have swung around to the north and sort of making it a little choppy and windy, which is terrible. Anyway, we'll just pack everything up. I've taken my dodgy tarp down. If you've got any comments about my dodgy tarp, please let me know. I'm looking for shade options for the front of the boat, so I'm open to suggestions if anybody's got them. We'll head home shortly once we've packed up, once Elliot's got his mud out of his bucket, and we'll clean up ready for tomorrow. As per usual, a couple of short little videos throughout the day, and during the week I'll put the full video together. There's lots of bits and pieces they haven't seen yet that'll be in the full video, and I'll probably post that around Tuesday or Wednesday, so you can have a watch. Okay boys, shall we pack up and start thinking about heading home?
No.
No? Want to go to sleep?
Yeah.
We'll come out and do it again tomorrow.
Okay.
Alright.